Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, August the 20th, 2020, and back with another daily Bible reading from the Wesley Center. Today's texts come to us from Psalm 124, Genesis 49, 1 through 33, 1 Corinthians 6, 1 through 11, or you could have read Psalm 138, Ezekiel 28, 11 through 19, and then again ending up with 1 Corinthians 6, 1 through 11. But today I'm going to look at Genesis 49, 1 through 33, specifically starting in verse 8 and going through verse 12. And I guess the title I just wrote for this for my own sake was Lion of Judah, because that's an important part of this story. A lot of people, when you hear about people being attracted to the Bible, reading the Bible, one of the things that they tend to get caught up in, or attracts them, keeps them attracted, is there's a sense of drama in the Bible, and it's not accidental. It's a lot of really good dramatic stories, and Genesis really is kind of the story of the Bible. It's it's not just an accident that it's at the beginning, but when you think about the Bible, what we call the Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament, the traditional Hebrew scriptures and then the traditional Christian scriptures, are really, it's a collection of writings, but they're all held together by this harmony, right? This story that runs throughout. Genesis is really important because, like any good story, you need somebody early on to set the stage. And in a way, we look at Genesis and we get to the end of Genesis, which is where we are here. In chapter 49, and we think, oh, good, that story's over. Well, in reality, Genesis is just really kind of the introduction to this whole great drama that's going to stretch out from here all the way through to Revelation. And so here in Genesis 49, we have the hero, one of the three great patriarchs, giving his parting words to his sons as he's about to die and leave them to carry on the inheritance, to be heirs of this promise, this covenant that God made with his grandfather Abraham and his father Isaac, and now with him Jacob, who God renamed Israel. And so he's giving these parting words. And so the long story of Genesis is over, and the long life of Jacob is coming to an end. But the story of Israel is just beginning. And so the stage has been set at this point by Genesis. So this long story that's worked its way out through all these 49 chapters that we're up to at this point, has the stage has been set. We're ready to go. And now we have this cast of characters that's given to us that is going to drive the story now, carry the story throughout the rest of the text that we're about to delve into. And so you have this cast of characters, and it's the sons of Judah that we're told about. And Jacob he does this incredible thing where he talks about all of his sons in brutal honesty. Like, what he says about Reuben is not really great. Reuben did some hinky things, and he's very honest about his sons. But in this cast of characters, we also get this here. It's kind of the enter the hero moment, where we're given one name in particular that we should really pay attention to as we go throughout the rest of it. And that name is Judah, because if you look at this section that I pointed out, beginning in verse 8, he has a lot to say about Judah. And the text here is really setting the stage for how important Judah is going to become in the ongoing story of Israel. And so as if you're reading through the Bible right now, and you're watching these and you've decided that you're going to continue reading the Old Testament, and you've maybe started with Genesis, as you read on, pay attention to Judah, pay attention to this name, because Judah is going to be very important. I don't want to ruin the ending for you. Just trust me. Spoiler alert, Judah is really important. And so that's where we are. Like I said, the long story of Genesis is over. The long life of Jacob is coming to an end, but the story of Israel is just beginning. And so as the curtain falls, we see Jacob breathing his last, and then the story is to be continued. So who doesn't like drama like that? Get your Bible, read some dramatic stories, and have a good time. We'll see you tomorrow. Actually, I won't see you. Stuart Huggins will see you tomorrow for DBR on Friday. We'll talk to you later. Boop.